What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and I'm here today to review Life is Strange Before the Storm, Episode 1. So now this video does indeed count for our Life is Strange Before the Storm giveaway that we are doing. If you watch this video and you leave a comment, or on any of the other Life is Strange videos, you'll be entered for a chance, along with if you watch the giveaway video. So you watch the two, leave comments on both, and you're entered for a chance to win the game. Now, Life is Strange Before the Storm, Episode 1, I thought was very, very good. This game really brought it all back. And, Life is Strange, the first season, was my game of the year in 2015. I absolutely love it. I think it's one of my favorite games of all time, maybe in the top 5 for sure. It's a special, special game. And Life is Strange Before the Storm captures some of what made it special, not all. And it has problems, but that doesn't make it a bad game. In fact, it's a fantastic game. I really, really like it. The atmosphere, the sound, the look, it's all back, right? It's got the Life is Strange feel to it. You know you're back in there. There's references to the first game. Well, not really not to the first game, but you hear Max's name a lot. Max, I think, is one of the best female characters ever made. I really like her as a character, and she's brought up quite a lot, which brings back emotions and feelings of what you felt like when you played her and her relationship to Chloe. And obviously, this introduces a whole new thing with Chloe and Rachel, and even Chloe and her father, which we won't go into too spoily for me to talk about, I think. But, it really explores who Rachel Amber is. And, we've heard stories about what she is to other people. And, I think Chloe has the same kind of feelings that we have about her, where she's this mysterious character. She's kind of like the most popular girl. She's very smart. She gets everything she wants. That's what we know about her. But now they have a chance to explore their relationship, and it's deep and it's complex. The game itself is very good. It takes a little while to get into, I think, but, every scene, every little section they break it up into is pretty important, I think, to the larger story, and it's going somewhere. This story is not, basic, and not, it's not going to end where it's going to end, and they've even talked about that, how it's going to end, where you could play it, and if you didn't play the first one, or if you did, you're still going to be surprised at the ending. And, like I said, this game just captures what Life is Strange did that made it amazing. It captures a certain kind of feeling, especially now with these two teenage girls and the struggles they go through. Chloe recently having lost her father. And really just not having a good life, right? She's kind of turned on her mom. She doesn't really take directions from anybody. Her best friend Max has left her. They talked a little, but then they kind of stopped talking, and she still remembers, and she still has feelings that, Max left her when she really needed her. And, same thing with her father, really, right? That she has complex feelings for her father, and now for David, being Joyce's, her mom's boyfriend. So there's a lot of complex relationships going on, and there's a lot of complex feelings. Now, like I said, the game looks beautiful. It looks, and it's got the sound. It's got the music, and the music I don't think is as good as Life is Strange's soundtrack. I don't really think another soundtrack could get that good, because that soundtrack is absolutely phenomenal. But the music is very good. But not just that, but just the sound. Hearing animals chirp, that's just something you recognize from Life is Strange. Hearing those noises, hearing kind of like just the actual specific sound pattern the game makes in different menus too, how it makes different sounds in different menus. It's all back, and that's fantastic. And in terms of look, it looks fantastic. You forget that the first game had terrible voice syncing with their mouths, whereas this game, it's fine, and I think it's a little weird that it's fine, because it looks normal, and Chloe looks phenomenal, the actual character model. It took a little while for me to get used to her voice, but I do actually like her voice. I like this voice actress that does her. It's no Ashley Birch, and there is something kind of missing there, but overall, this voice actress did a phenomenal job. As for the time travel ability, obviously Max could control time, and that was a big aspect. And in this game, it's the backtalk feature, where you kind of use a word that was in the person's last sentence, and you have to put that word in a phrase and pick the right phrase to talk back to them, and that's how you win arguments. It's interesting, it's different. I like it. It's not as good as any of the time travel kind of stuff, but I like it. It's different. Obviously, you can't have the time travel stuff because Chloe doesn't have any powers. So it's different, and I think just by default, it may not be as good, but I do, in fact, like it. Overall, guys, this game is very, very good. I cannot wait to see where episodes 2 and 3 take us, where it ends. Then obviously I cannot wait for Life is Strange Season 2 in general. But I was really happily surprised by episode 1. I thought it was going to be good. I didn't think it was going to be better than Life is Strange. I don't think this episode is better than any episode in the Life is Strange Season 1. And now you may think that that's a bad thing, but I think those 5 episodes are masterfully done. I think that is a game that's just one of the better games ever made. And, it started out kind of as a cult hit, but then it sold extremely well. Millions of people, literally millions, sold 3 million copies, love that game. And while I don't think this game completely recaptures it, and I don't think this game is as good as any of those 5 episodes, I do really like this game, and I cannot wait to see the other episodes. This game has some very emotional moments too, which you may think may not be there just because you know what's going to happen, and you know these characters, and you know where they're going. So how can you be like emotionally hit by anything that's going to happen to them in this mini series kind of? And it happens. This episode has, especially towards the end, some pretty emotional scenes where like you just sit back and you watch. You wouldn't like talk over it if you're doing like a Let's Play. I didn't talk over it when I played it. You just kind of let it happen and you just kind of take it all in. It's really fantastic in that way. So should you buy this game? Absolutely. Buy the deluxe pass or buy the deluxe game, whatever it's called, so you get that farewell episode, the Max episode. Make sure you buy that, I think, because I think that episode will be cool. Just to even play as her one last time, I think is definitely worth the extra like $5-6 or whatever. So definitely go buy episode 1 and just see how you feel going forward. This franchise is a special episodic game. I think it's better than almost any Telltale episodic game ever made. I think it's one of the best, if not the best, episodic series ever created. Not this, but the Life is Strange franchise in general. So let me know what you guys thought of Life is Strange, or what you guys think of Life is Strange in general. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Podcast Now, like and share the video, and I will see you guys on the next game review.